Hey everyone, it's Mike.
And Ravin.
And we're going to start Lantern Year 2 for Kingdom Death Monster.
Yep.
And we got our survivors out here getting ready to go hunt. We're going to do a lion again this time to get some more stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we'll do the Screaming Antelope. But we got our settlement set up here. And Ravin finished up like a skinnery or meat rack over there.
Yeah.
There's our bonesmith. And the twins from last time are there now too.
Cool.
So that's our settlement so far. And then we're going to go over to the hunt track. So we got the hunt track set up now.
Yep.
I got Longshot and George, and you have...
Yesha and Ramza.
And at the start, because I got rawhide boots, when you depart, I get +1 survival. So I would have 2 survival. And then we would decide who would go first on the hunt track. So we have stone noses too.
Yep.
So that means on arrival, when we get to the actual hunt when we're fighting the white lion,
Yep.
we get 1 insanity and 1 survival too. But
Okay.
we can't get more than 2 survival because that's our max limit now.
Okay.
And Longshot still has his pet rock like he did in the last one too.
Cool.
So
See if
We'll get
anybody
ready
else
to-
gets a pet rock.
what?
See if anybody else gets a pet rock on the way there.
So we'll go and get ready for the hunt now. So who wants to go forward first?
Do we want to put Ramza forward first? He's kind of the one that had all the stuff for a bit.
Okay, so Rams will go first.
Yep.
Let's see what this one is. Prowling Lion. While the survivors stalk the white lion, the monster hunts something else. Move the white lion 1 space away from the survivors on the hunt board in pursuit of its prey. The white lion starts the showground with ground fighting in play. Build its AI deck normally. Okay. So this time, that didn't happen last time, it moved back now.
Nope.
And we don't have to roll a random event on this one either.
Okay.
So I gotta get ground fighting. Okay, so I'm gonna do Longshot next then.
Okay.
So we'll move these guys up just so we know that's how far we are. And we'll see what Longshot gets. Scratching grounds. Claw marks scar the ground. The survivors may choose to... I think we got this last time. Choose to investigate. Each survivor that investigates gains 1 courage and rolls on the table. Okay, so I'm gonna investigate with Longshot.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll on the table. Okay. Oh, I rolled a 1. Sifting through the rubble, a shifting stone crushes the survivor's hand. The survivor suffers 1 event damage to the arms location. Okay. So I get 1 tick on my arms because I don't have any armor on Longshot.
Okay.
Does my guy George? I'm gonna go over him. Yeah, I'll let him search too.
Okay.
Huh. Same thing. I rolled a 1.
Okay.
So I'll get 1 arm damage for him. Do you want to
Yep.
investigate it all?
Yep.
So who's going to go first?
Ramza's gonna go first.
Okay, so Ramza. Roll the 3. Same thing. He takes 1 event damage to the arms.
Okay.
Rogan.
Uh-oh. And then Yesha will do the same.
Huh, that was terrible. So
Another
she takes 1 damage to the arms too.
Okay, she doesn't have anything on her arms, right? Nope, 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 nope.
So that was bad.
Yeah.
And we roll random hunt event.
Okay.
So this will be the 1s. Oh, there's our 8. 8, 87. Weeping faces. Water flows from the eyes of the surrounding stone faces, gathering in a small pool. Any survivor may consume from the pool and roll 1d10. If they have +3 understanding, add 2 to their roll. Insane survivors are inconsolable. They lay on the ground, sobbing heavily. If a survivor is insane, roll again on the hunt event table before moving on to the hunt board. We do have insane survivors because we do have +3 insanity on.
I was
all
gonna
of them,
say, yeah,
basically.
I think both of mine
So we
are
do have to
insane.
roll again on the hunt board.
Okay.
And each survivor that investigated before in the sketching gowns gains 1 courage. So we'll take off courage here.
Okay.
And do you want to take off your courage?
Yep.
So we have people with 2 courage now?
Yep.
Okay. And now we do have to roll again on the hunt board because we do have insane, but does anyone have +3 understanding? I don't know.
No, I got 2. I got 1
Okay.
understanding.
So yeah, our other survivors back at the settlement have +3 understanding, I think.
Okay.
So, does anyone want to drink at the pool?
Are we allowed to, even though we're insane?
Yes, you can still do it if you're insane.
Okay. Maybe Yesha will do it.
Yesa wants to, so we'll do Yesa first.
See what happens.
5. So 5 is 4 to 6, refreshing. That's it.
Okay.
I'll do George.
Okay.
6. Refreshing. I'll do Longshot.
Okay.
1 again. The water is salty and sour. You can't help thinking about what you might have been drinking. Suffer 1 brain event damage.
Ah, boo.
I have 5 in my brain already, so I'm at 4 now.
Okay.
Does Ramsey want to?
Sure.
Oh, 10. Watch that. The water is invigorating. Gain 1 speed token.
Nice.
So, because we have insane survivors, we have to roll again.
Okay.
So, the 1s. 2, 3, 23. Clean water. That's funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
The survivors pass a forlorn fountain in the shape of a lion's face. A stream of crystal clear water flows from its mouth. Each survivor consumes the water, so we have to each consume. So when it's in the bowl of consume, you have to be able to consume. We all have a broken jaw or anything, so we can consume.
Right.
Gaining +1 survival and +1 courage.
Nice.
That's cool. Any number of survivors may douse their head in the water, roll 1d10. Okay, so first we gain 1 survival. Longshot can't gain any more survival because he's at 2. George has 2. And do you want to add?
Yesha has 1 now. And Ramza has 2.
Yes.
And then you said courage too?
Yeah, it says gain 1 courage too. So, we'll have to trigger that too when that happens because we hit the black box on Longshot.
Yeah, we hit the black box on Yesha and Ramza too.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
So we'll do that after we do this roll.
Yeah.
Okay, we did that. Any number of survivors may douse their head in the water. Roll 1d10. So, does any of you guys want to douse your head in the water?
Sure. Ramza will.
Ramsa? Rolled enough. He rolled 2.
Nice.
So that one is 9+. The water is shockingly cold. It rushes over you like a tidal wave and leaves you awestruck. Set your insanity to 0 and remove all disorders.
Oh, nice.
So, on Ramza, your insanity is now at 0.
So, erase the 3 and put 0?
Yeah. And if you had any disorders, you would lose them too.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He does not have any. But he was most definitely insane, but now he is not, which is cool.
Okay, so I'll roll for Longshot then.
Yeah.
Longshot.
Yesha might do it too.
4. 3 to 5. Your hair is wet. Congratulations. Okay.
Want to roll for Yesha too?
Okay, Yesa.
Yeah.
8. So 6 to 8. The water is Bracing, gain +1 understanding, or remove a disorder of your choice. You don't have a disorder.
No, so +1 understanding is good.
Is he at 3 understanding yet? Or just
Nope,
2?
just 2.
Okay. And I'll do it for George.
Okay.
George rolled a 2. The instant it becomes wet, your hair turns stark white. Go. Gain 1 random disorder. Oh, so we got our first disorder.
Okay.
So George's hair, I'm going to have to paint it white now.
Yep.
On the model, it's blood now, but when we make it, if he survives, we might have to make a white-haired one now too.
Yep.
And this is our disorder deck. There's lots of them. Some of the expansions come with some too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cut it and pick my new disorder. Rageaholic. The rage boils out of control, causing you to see red at the slight of... What's that one?
Provocation.
Provocation. So, it's the slightest provocation. Whenever you suffer a severe injury, also suffer the frenzied brain trauma.
Ooh.
Okay. So I'll keep that on.
So a big hit makes you a little nuts?
Yep.
Yeah. Or a lot nuts.
So I'll keep the card with him right now, but I'll write in his stat sheet. He's a rageaholic.
That's funny.
Okay. And we did that, so now we go to the next thing on the hunt track.
Yeah.
So, these two have already gone.
Yep.
So who's going to go next? Yasha or George?
George can go.
Okay, so George is going to go. Let's move these guys here. And it's just, like all of them, random hunt event.
Yep.
Because we don't have the pick or the thing that you could do mining with.
Ah,
The herb
okay.
gasoline.
Okay.
The sickle.
Right.
Okay, so 1s, 8, 80. So 80 is... Oh, you said something about the rock. That's funny. It came up again.
Yeah.
So the survivors pass a ring of stones with an unassuming boulder in the center. Each survivor rolls 1d10. The lowest scoring survivor, randomized in case of ties. Okay. Becomes a straggler. Oh, I wonder. Last time we had 2 people with a rock. I think you're supposed to randomize if you get a tie.
Okay.
That's okay. Ricky had a rock too. He died last time, right?
Yeah.
The straggler hefts the boulder. It's heavy and promises to carry it with them everywhere, forever in love. They must always leave at least 1 space in their gear grid empty, as it contains their beloved rock. Recorded on your survivor sheet. The rock can be lost or archived like other gear. If it is lost, a survivor mourns their beloved and reclaims the space in their gear grid.
That's funny.
So we're going to roll again. Let's see if Longshot gets another rock.
Maybe it happened twice. Maybe that's how they both had it. I don't remember.
No, I think we had a tie.
Okay.
We didn't randomize. That's okay. Ricky died.
Yeah.
So, Longshot rolls a 7. Do you want to go for Ramza?
Yep.
9.
Yep.
For George. George got a 1. I think and then Yasha
Yep.
got a 1. So now we got to randomize which one. So we'll roll to see who rolls higher first between the two.
Okay.
So George got a 2. Yasha got a 7. So George gets the rock.
Okay.
So since Ricky technically didn't have the rock, we'll give it to George. So just like Longshot has one, we'll put the rock in his inventory.
Nice.
And that's it for that. We don't got to roll again.
Okay.
So now it's Yasha's turn.
Yep.
So again, we move forward. Everybody's here now. And it's another random one.
Yep.
So we roll again. 3. 36. On the trail. The survivors rush forward, feeling their quarry close at hand. Skip the next hunt space. Oh, okay. If this movement brings the showdown, survivors ambush their quarry. If any survivor has noisy gear, the survivors do not ambush. Start the showdown normally. Oh, so we skip the next one, and we do get into the white lion.
Nice.
So we actually ambush him, so that means we go first.
Cool.
Does anyone have noisy gear? So I don't simply do. So if you just look below the what they're called, it will tell you if any of the stuff is noisy. So basically instruments. No one has drums or harps or anything, right?
No.
None of your stuff is noisy?
No. Nope.
Cool. So we get to ambush him.
Cool.
So before we get there and set it up, this is where our stone noses come into play because we're arriving at the hunt now.
Yep.
So anyone that has stone noses, they gain 1 survival if they're not at 2, and we gain 1 insanity. So Longshot's back at 5 now.
Okay, that's a stone nose.
George is at 4. And then, do you want to do your ones?
So they gain 1 survival. So Yesha's at 2, and Rams is already at 2.
And you gain 1 insanity too.
1 insanity. So Yesha's at 6.
Okay, so she's crazy.
And Ramza is back at 1.
And is he at 2 survival too?
Yes, he was already at 2.
Okay. So now we can use our survival to dodge or encourage, because those are the skills we've unlocked so far.
Nice.
And you have dodge and encourage marked on there, right? Yeah?
Yep.
And yeah, okay. So, we'll set up the board for the hunt.
Okay.
So we set up some of the map so far. We got the tall grass that you have to put in there.
Yep.
And I already have Longshot there because he's going to hide in the grass.
Yep.
But we got to pick up 2 more terrain here. So we got a bug patch. We didn't get that last time.
Nope.
And a giant stone face.
Okay.
So the bug patch is you roll on the vermin thing, I think it is. Yeah. Oh, that's when you get 4+. Okay. And the giant stone face is an obstacle and it blocks line of sight when you're trying the monsters and yours.
Okay.
And you can also climb on top of it and get better for shooting too.
Cool.
So I'll get those.
Okay.
And we'll put them up on the map.
Okay.
So we set up we actually move over here. We're going to have the giant face over here so we can shoot at them with the ranged.
Yep.
On top. Yesa's in the grass and so is Ramza.
Yep.
And we got the bug patch right in front of him because it has to go there.
Yep.
And we also triggered bold for a couple of our survivors, so we got to read in the book.
Yep.
So, in a single moment, your perspective changes profoundly. So we got to select the triumph corresponding to the current game phase. The survivor may only gain these benefits once a lifetime.
Okay.
So, we weren't in the showdown and we weren't in the settlement. We triggered it when we were in the hunt phase.
Okay.
So we got to look at that. So, expect the unexpected. You are prepared to face any mind-bending trials at a moment's notice. Where others may falter, you forge ahead, meeting the journey head-on. Gain the following ability and roll on the table below.
Okay.
So we get prepared. So whoever has... Is there a box there? Prepared. Whoever has... That triggered the free courage gets prepared now.
Yeah. Prepared. And...
So we add our hunt XP to our roll when determined as a straggler. So when we do those things where we might get left behind, we can actually roll at our XP,
oh, cool.
which is good.
Okay.
And then we roll on the table. So I'm going to roll for Longshot, which triggered it.
Okay.
Longshot first. You roll the 2. Gain 1 speed token for the next showdown.
Nice.
So I got 1 speed. Okay, and then who do you have that got tokens?
Both of them did.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They're
Do you
both
want me, or
encouraged.
are you going to roll, or you want me to?
Oh, you can do it.
So this is for Ramza.
Okay.
You got a 4. Oh. +1 understanding.
Nice.
So do you want to mark? Did he trigger?
No, not yet.
He's only on 2 understanding?
Yes.
Okay. And then for Yesha?
Yep.
8. 8 to 9. Whoa, +1 permanent strength.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
she's going to be really strong. So come over here. And her strengths. Oh, she doesn't have a strengths yet?
No.
Her with a bone axe now hits really hard.
Yep. It's Ramza who has a strength
Yeah,
already.
if he would have got that, he would have been strong too.
Yep.
Okay, so we triggered that event, so that's done now.
Did you do George?
George was only at 2 courage,
Okay.
so he didn't get it yet.
Okay.
So, we're ready to do the hunt now?
Yep.
Now, we know that he has ground fighting in play, and he doesn't draw AI when he has it up.
Yep.
But if he does draw, if we do get close to him, he gets to attack us first.
Right.
So having ranged weapons with ground fighting is really important.
Yeah.
So, I think I range fighters should go first before we move in with
Okay.
Yasa or Ramza.
Sounds good. The bug patch thing. Do we have to do that now, or when
No,
do we do
it's
that?
like the plant we got last time. We have to go to it and then
We have to
roll
actually
and
touch
see
it.
what we
Okay.
get.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try with Longshot first
Okay.
because we got ambush too, so we get to go first before he does.
Right.
So on the giant stone face, we get +2 accuracy and +2 range.
Nice.
So my bone darts can actually go 8 when you're on top of it,
Cool.
and the accuracy was 7, so I get +2. So now it's 5.
Cool.
But now I hit on the 5. So I'm gonna throw the bone darts at him.
Yep.
I get it's 1 speed, but I get +1 speed because of the token I just got for this match.
Okay.
And it normally hits on a 7, but I'm +2 accuracy, so I hit on a 5.
Okay.
So 2 dice hitting on a 5.
Yep.
I got a 7, so I hit once.
Nice.
Where do we hit? Beast chest. Failure. Full move. Okay. So we gotta watch that too, because he's gonna move if I miss.
Okay.
So its strength is 3.
Okay.
I don't got any pluses to my strengths, and I do have luck with Longshot, so I crit on a 9.
Okay.
Well, huh,
Nice.
I rolled a crit. I didn't need it. First crit off the bat, so
Awesome.
we'll take a wound off automatically.
Cool.
And on a crit, you strike at the white lion's start heart. Gain 1 random white lion resource. Roll a d10. If the result is 10, the white lion dies instantly. Oh, this might be a short match. So, come on. Oh, the complete opposite of the... Okay, nothing bad on 1, but we do get a white lion resource.
Okay. Is
So
that what the...
That's the kitty here.
Okay.
So we'll just take it off the top. Oh, it's a new.
Nice. We were just talking about that. Cool.
I know we were talking. I did place that on purpose. I
Yeah.
wanted to get the bow, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so new. That's awesome. We might be able to get a bow too,
Nice.
because I think you need bone. So
Yeah,
I'll put that.
You told me before that you need that to make bows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need sinew and bone to make the bow.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
that worked out. So
Yeah.
now ground fighting. When the white lion is wounded, discard ground fighting. So that goes to the discard.
Okay.
So he does have an extra wound though now,
Okay.
but we just dealt with that.
Cool.
And I haven't moved yet with Longshot.
Do you think you should?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. I'm gonna move a little bit closer because if he moves down or whatever, I'll have a bigger range because I have 8 when I'm on here, right?
Right.
Move onto any space occupied. Okay, you can move when you're on there. What I think we should do first though, before George goes,
Yeah.
is maybe get Rams out of the way because if I go with George and I move, he's gonna go forward. Right?
Okay.
So Ramza has movement 5, right? He didn't cut his leg or anything.
No. He
Where
could
do you
move
want
into
him
the
to go?
grass. He could move into the other grass with Yesha.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you'd be right in his face.
Yeah. And
Do you want to attack him right in his face, or do you want to wait and set up?
I'm gonna wait and set up so he can move into the grass with Yesha.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
And he has the dagger,
Yes.
and
He has-
he can do the headband thing too. If you spend survival and your action,
Yeah.
you can give everyone +2 strengths or +1 strengths.
The headband.
The lion head, yes.
The lion helm. It's action and 1 survival. Roar. Non-deaf insane survivors gain +2 strength till the end of the round. All other survivors gain +1 insanity.
Do you want to save that then for next time so we all get it?
Yes, and then
We could have done that first,
Yes.
and then he would have had more strengths. But
Yeah.
maybe next round we'll do that.
Yeah.
Because then it's more effective and more people get it, right?
Right. That's what I was thinking. Ramza will go first and do it, and then everybody will have it for the round.
Okay. George and Yesha.
Yeah.
Do you want Yesha to go first or George? If George goes, I can attack, and if he moves, you can get set up to go behind him, maybe.
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
Okay. So George is going to move first.
Okay.
2. So then if he does move, we'll have bigger range.
Yeah.
And all he has is bone darts. He's our new survivor. And his rock.
Yeah.
So we're on there. So it's 1 dice because he doesn't have a speed token. And he hits on a 5 because of the accuracy.
Okay.
6. He hits.
Awesome.
Where does he hit? Beast Ear. The fail of the white lion jumps back. Without turning, move the monster 1 space directly away from the attacker. Cancel all unresolved. Hits now to range. Okay.
Okay.
So, now it's strength 3. The white lion is toughness 8.
Okay.
7. We got it. 10
Okay.
total, right?
Yeah.
So, I did a wound.
Nice.
Wasn't a crit, but we take another wound off.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. Now it's Yesa's turn.
Yeah.
What does Yesa want to do?
Are we thinking she should try to move behind him and try to attack him?
Well, she can still go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and still attack on the side.
Yeah.
Because ground fighting's gone.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I was. I didn't know she should try
1,
to get more behind him.
2,
Or
3, 4, 5. Well, she's moving behind him. She can still attack.
yeah.
Okay. And
So-
she has.
She has the bone axe.
Okay.
Skull helmet. Yep. She has the bone axe.
And she has +1 strengths now, permanent strengths because of what happened, right?
Yes.
So how many dice does the bone axe get?
2.
It's the top one.
2.
That's a speed 2.
Yes.
Okay. And then it's 6 accuracy.
Yeah.
And it's 3 strengths. So you're 4 strengths because you're strong as her, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
And
2
then
dice.
if you roll a crit, it does an additional wound.
Nice. So for hitting,
Yep.
you roll your accuracy on the
It's a 6.
6. So yeah, you hit once.
Awesome.
Where do we hit? Well, the beast ear is gone now. I'm gonna put this over here. Those. Where do we hit? Beast paw. Fail. Perform basic actions against the target attacker. The attack gets +2 damage. Ooh.
Oy.
Okay. So your damage is 4 now because you're free with the axe +1 your strength, right?
Yes.
So 4. So you only need 4 some more.
Nice.
6. You got 10 damage. You
Cool.
did the damage.
Nice.
So that's another wound. Nice. We've done 3 wounds so far.
Awesome.
And that was our turn.
Yeah.
So now it's the lion's turn.
Yep.
Ground fighting's off now, so we don't know worry about. But we got to draw an AI for him now.
Yep.
So AI card, grasp. So pick a target. Closest knocked down survivor in range. No one's knocked down.
Yep.
Closest survivor in range. So that is Yasha.
Yep.
Yasha. No target sniff. So he would move and attack. So he's just going to turn to face you.
Yep.
It's 1 speed, hits on a 2+ and 1 damage.
Okay.
And then after damage, the white line isolates its play. Full move the white line away from all threats. Target suffers grab.
Okay.
Okay. You still have survival though. So we gotta look at
Yes.
that too. So 1 speed. You don't have any. You're not in the grass or evasion or anything.
I don't think so. She has the white lion coat.
Nope. That makes you do the pounce
Yeah.
thing, right?
And yeah, skull helm, headdress. Nope.
Okay. So he only needs a 2+ to hit you.
Okay.
Whew, he got a perfect hit.
Yeah.
Nothing happens with that. So it does. We roll for where it hits first.
Yep.
It hits your body
Okay.
for 1 damage, but if it does hit you, he's going to grab you and take you away.
Okay.
Do you want to use the survival to dodge that?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So I will turn that 2 to a 1.
So that worked. And you still have 1 more survivalist.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was his turn. Now it goes back to us.
Yep.
Now this is where... do I have to spend an action to get down? No. You don't got to spend an action to get off of it. You have to spend an action to get on top of it.
Okay.
Because I was just saying about Longshot getting in the back with a sword, right? George will stay with the bone darts, but we want Longshot to use his sword to get weapon proficiency, right?
Yeah. Do you want Ramza to go first?
That's what I was going to
so
say.
he
Do you
can
want to do your
his
screen?
helm thing?
So what?
Yeah.
What does your helm do again?
Okay. So it says, action plus survival roar. Non-deaf insane survivors gain +2 strength until the end of the round. All other survivors gain +1 insanity.
Okay. So you have to use your action and one survival.
Yes.
Do you want to do that?
Yes.
Okay, so your action's done, and you would lose a survival. But
Yeah.
you still have your movement.
Yeah. One survival. And it doesn't matter where I'm located to be able to do it.
Yeah, it's
right?
just roar. Everybody hears it. Unless they're deaf, and we don't have anybody deaf yet. We have a rageaholic,
Yeah.
but we don't
But
have
nobody's
anybody.
deaf.
So, you still have your movement. Do you want to stay where you are? Do you want to move anywhere else?
I think he's gonna stay where he is because he's in the grass.
Okay,
So
it's
that's
good?
helpful. Yeah.
Okay, so.
So
you roll
everybody now has.
+2 strengths. Oh,
Yeah.
what's it say? Do we gain insanity too, or what's it?
It says, non-deaf insane survivors gain +2 strength until the end of the round. All other survivors gain +1 insanity.
So, he is not insane yet, so he gets +1 insanity. So,
Yep. So we'll change that insanity to a 2. And then since Yeisha's at 6 insanity.
she doesn't get one because she's not insane. She's already insane. It's
Yeah.
the ones that
No,
are
but
insane.
she gets the +2 strength then, right?
It's just a token till the end of the round. We're not
Okay.
going to add. It doesn't say permanent,
No.
so we'll just remember their +2 strengths.
Yes. Everybody except Ramza.
Yeah. So, because she's in front of him, do you want to move Yeisha first?
Yes.
Because we know that he likes to go forward, right?
Yes.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
There?
Yep.
Okay.
And now that she has +2 strength,
yes,
she's going to attack him.
Okay, and you get 2 speed with the axe, right? It's 2 attacks.
Yes. Yeah.
So you get 2 attacks, hitting on a bonus because you're in the rear.
Yep.
So you normally hit on the 6.
Yes.
So now you hit on the 5.
Yeah.
And your strengths, we'll see if we hit first.
Yeah.
Ugh. Well, you do hit on the 6.
Yeah.
So that helps. So there's a hit. Where do we hit? Oh, the glorious mane. So all that strengths, it doesn't matter.
Oh, boo.
Because we've got that before. That's how you were able to get the headdress, right?
Right.
So you need to get a crit here.
Okay.
Nope. So
Okay.
nothing happens, unfortunately.
Okay,
Because
that's
that would have
okay.
been a big damn.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yep.
Then the guys on top go.
Okay.
So I'll go with Longshot first.
Okay.
So Longshot's going to come off here now. 1, 2, 3. And I'm in the rear now.
Yep.
He's going to attack with his Bone Blade, which is normally 2 attacks, but now I have +1 speed token, so I get 3 attacks.
Okay.
I normally hit on a 6, but now I hit on a 5.
Okay.
I hit twice.
Nice.
So I got Strange Hand and Beast Back. I'm going to do Strange Hand first because I don't want him to go away from me with the failure of Beast Back.
Okay.
He will do basic attack against me if I fail, but hopefully not.
Okay.
So it's normally 2 strengths, and I get a +2 strengths to it, so I have 4 strengths right now.
Okay.
So I need. Let's do this first. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lucky all that helped.
Yep.
So I do a wound.
Cool.
Wound off. So Strange Hand's done. Now the Beast Back.
Yep.
Oh, 2 plus 4. Because it's
6.
2 there plus a 2 is 6.
Yeah.
And his toughness is 8, so it fails.
Okay.
Full move monster forward in a straight line. Cancel all hits now out of range. Any survivors passed over suffer grab. So he moves 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lucky no one's in front of him.
Yeah.
Now that we've had some experience fighting him, we kind of know how he works, right?
Yeah.
But then once we go to the level 2 one, he fights differently too. There's more cards in there, right?
Yeah.
So I still have George now.
Yep. George is way out of range
1,
for the
2,
bone darts
3,
now, though,
4,
right?
5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, too far away. Almost.
Yeah.
So, and I can't do incur. No one's down, nothing. I don't want to get off that rock with George because all he has is bone darts. So,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can set him up to get the bug patch. and then go back on the rock next turn maybe. I think I'm gonna do that with him
Okay.
because we have our fighters here. He can be kind of the collector type of thing.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's done.
Awesome.
So now we'll do the white lion turn.
Yep.
What does he do? Grasp. That's it. Oh, I guess there's 2 grasp in there.
Yeah.
So the closest knockdown survivor, nope. Closest survivor in range. Does the white... I gotta see the grass here. If you're standing on space, okay, that's only if you're using axe and you... Oh, and you know what we're forgetting to do too?
What?
We have to do the monster controller. Saying if we did
right, yeah.
Same as priority tokens. That hasn't come up yet, but he can make you a priority because the tall grass, if you have the priority token, remove it and you're not a threat.
Okay.
So can you pass the monster controller?
That's this
Card?
one,
Yeah.
right?
That's a priority token over there.
Okay.
So we won't pick Ramza because we know he's going after Ramza. That kind of be a cheat. So we'll put it on. We'll start on George.
Okay.
And then we'll work our clockwise around it.
Okay.
So we missed out on some insanity, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That kind of... Because who did he... Even if we did... If we started at George, he didn't target George. If we went to Longshot next, he didn't target Longshot. And then if we would have went to... Next up would have been
Yesha.
Yesha.
Yeah.
So no, we're good.
Okay.
So we'll start on George.
Okay.
So closest survivor in range, which is Ramza. So he'll move and attack. So he'll turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to attack you.
Okay.
It's +2 accuracy. So he hits on a 2+, 1 speed. And this is the one where he can grab you.
Okay.
So, and you have 2 evasion now when you're in there. So he has to hit you on a 4 now.
Okay.
That is a D20. That's not a D. Hits you on a 4.
Mm-hmm.
8. He hits you.
Okay.
So this is where does it hit you? In the body. But this is the one after damage where he'll grab you and he's going to hit into George. So maybe, do you want to use your last survival to dodge that maybe?
Yes.
So you can't do your helm again, but then you might be able to get survival later, or you can just attack with your daggers, right?
Yep.
And you have a speed token too?
Yes.
Oh, nice. So you'll attack like 4 times with the dagger?
Yep.
Okay. So that worked out.
Yep.
And now it's our turn. So, maybe we'll do... We don't want to attack him because Rams is in the front, right?
Mm-hmm.
But George will go and see what's in this bug patch.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend 1 action to go here. Let's see what this bug patch does. Roll a d10 to scavenge. If carrying a scavenger kit, add 1 to result. We don't have a scavenger kit yet.
Okay.
Let's see what George gets. 8. 4+. Gain 1 random vermin resource. Archive this terrain.
Okay.
So the terrain's gone. This is gone. And we gain 1 vermin resource. So there's different vermin and bugs you can get. I think you can make them, when you get cooking, you can actually cook them and make potions and stuff.
Ew.
Or you can eat them directly and you get benefits.
Cool.
So we'll shuffle those up. Cut it. What did we get? We got a crab spider. Hide. Oh, so you can use it for hide. Vermin consumable. Consume. Archive for this and gain +3 survival.
Okay. No, that's
So that's
useful.
pretty good.
Yeah.
So we'll put that with George. So if he needs survival, he can do it.
Yeah.
Or we keep it and we can make something out of it later.
Right.
Or use it for hide if we want to hide.
Yeah. Cool.
So he moved and he done that. So he's done.
Yep.
We want to get Rams out of there.
Yep.
So does he want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right behind him?
Yep. And attack him right in the butt.
Yeah. Oh, but I put him in. That's okay.
Okay.
It's only George. He's new. If he goes forward, he might get attacked.
Yeah. Well, let's hope he doesn't.
Okay. So, you have a bone dagger with Ramza, right?
Yes, I do.
You also have the cat's eye circlet too.
Yeah.
You can spend an action, reveal the next top 3 monster hit locations, and put them back in any order.
Well, that's cool.
So, he can be kind of supporting too, right?
Yeah.
So, you can either attack or you can use the circlet to look at the next 3 hit locations to set up for the other people.
What do you think?
It's completely up to you. If you do damage to him, you get proficiency with your dagger.
Yeah.
He does get lots of attacks though, so it's chances to attack, but the trap hasn't shown up yet. So it's up to you.
Oh, let's attack him.
You want to attack him? Okay.
Yeah.
So how many dice does the dagger get normally?
3.
So that's the top one, 3. You have +1 speed, so you get 4.
Awesome.
What does it hit on?
There's 7 plus. It's a 7 under the 3.
Yep. So you hit on the 7, but
Yeah.
it hits on a 6 now because you're in the rear.
Yeah.
6s. You hit none, unfortunately.
Boo.
So no hit location.
Okay.
But that's it for him.
Yep.
So we gotta remember what's a circlet with him though he can look to see what's coming, right?
Yeah.
So that would be a good item eventually to give to a support character like George that doesn't have much experience maybe.
Yeah.
So George went. Ramza went. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I can't get Yasha can't get to him.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Longshot can't. So I'm gonna move Longshot here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm
Yep.
gonna attack.
Okay.
So Bone Blade gets 2 attacks, +1 because I have the speed token.
Okay.
And I hit on the 6 now, because I'm on the side.
Nice.
Perfect hit.
Nice.
You gotta remember it's a dagger too. If you get a perfect hit, you gain a survival.
Right. Yep.
So 2 hit spots. Beast elbow. And beast tail. Reflex. It's always forward. Forward. Yeah, they're both the same thing. He goes forward and grab.
Okay.
What's better? Critical 1 though. Ruin the balance. I gain a tail if I critical wound that. And get insanity if we get the other one. Let's try the beast tail first.
Okay.
So, strength is 2. Come on, 9 because I have luck.
Yep.
Ha! I should say that from now on. That's a 9.
Yep.
So, because I have 1 luck was Longshot because he still has that mark he marked himself with, right?
Right.
With the graves, that's a crit.
Awesome.
So that's a wound. And crit. White Lion's tail is destroyed, ruining its finely tuned balance. The White Lion gains -1 accuracy token. Gain 1 lion tail, White Lion resource.
Nice.
I don't know what the tail makes, but yeah, the lion tail.
Nice.
I don't know if that makes a heart or something. Like
Maybe.
that. And then I'll get a minus accuracy.
Okay.
So the -1 accuracy. So now he hits us on the 3+ with most of his stuff instead of a 2+.
Yeah.
And that was a beast tail. Next one. 2, 3, 4. Nope, it fails.
Okay.
So, full move the monster forward in a straight line. Cancel all hits out of range. All survivors passed over suffer grab. So he moves 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he gets knocked down in front of him.
Yep.
It's closer to Yasha now, though, so she can attack.
Yep.
Target suffers 1 damage per monster level, and he's in front of it. So 1 damage to what? To George. Foot. So legs, it's in the white box. So he's okay right now.
Okay.
Because whenever you suffer a severe injury, you also suffer the frenzy brain trauma. So
Okay.
he didn't trigger his Razor Hall
Yeah.
yet. And now it's Yace's turn. Does Yace want to attack now?
Yeah.
So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Do you want to go here or here?
There's fine.
There?
Yeah.
Okay. And you get to attack.
Yeah.
You get 2 dice normally, right?
With the bone axe, yes.
Hitting on a 6, right?
Yes.
And you're in the rear, so you hit on a 5.
Yeah.
Perfect hit.
Nice.
It doesn't do anything on a perfect hit, right? It's just on a crit.
No, once per attack, if you critically wound, cause 1 additional wound.
Okay.
This effect does not apply to impervious hit locations.
Okay, so like the main that came up before, right?
Right. So it
Yeah.
does an additional wound.
So where did you hit? Fleshy gut. We've had that before. The White Lion swats back. Perform basic action if you fail.
Do we pull 2 of them because it does an additional wound? Or how does that
No,
work?
that's not a wound. That was your hit.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry.
So now you just go.
Now
wound.
okay.
Your strength is how much on the axe? 3?
Yeah.
And you get +1 because of your permanent one, so your strength is 4.
Yeah.
So you need a 4+. Oh, lots
Boom.
of ones.
Yeah.
So it's a fail. The white line swats back. Perform basic action against the attacker. So it turns. And now it's going to do basic attack against you.
Okay.
So it's 2 speed. Hits on a 2, but now hits on a 3.
Okay.
And it does 1 damage.
Okay.
He hit both. Where does he hit?
Boo.
Your feet and your hands.
Okay. I need the pencil. So.
Your arms will knock you down. Your feet you can take. So do you want to take the feet damage for sure?
Yep.
On the legs? So that one you took for sure. Now if you take one to the hands, you're going to get knocked down. And you won't get up till the end of his next turn.
Okay. Or I use 1 survival to dodge it.
Yes.
My last survival? Yeah,
Or you can wait, because you will get knocked down, but then you're not a threat, and then on his turn he might not hit you anyway, because if you stay up, you're going to be right in his face and he's going to attack you again, maybe.
Okay. So yeah, no, maybe I will take it and let it
so
knock me down.
You get knocked down.
Yeah.
And we can use George to encourage you to get up or whatever, right?
Right.
So, that was our turn. So now it's his turn.
Yeah.
We'll move the monster controller. Now Longshot gets it, so if he targets Longshot,
Okay.
he gains insanity. What does he do? Claw. So, closest threat facing in range. So you're not a threat now, right? He would have hit you with that.
Right.
Well, he's already knocked down too. So at the end of this turn, he's going to get up and Yace is going to get up.
Okay.
Yep, speed 2 move. So, long shot.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Okay.
It's 2 speed, and it's free accuracy because of -1 accuracy.
Okay.
Oh, and I get 1 because he targeted me. I gain 1 insanity, so I'm at insanity 6 now.
Yeah, that's like Asia.
Oh, he got a perfect hit, but he missed 1 because of the -1 accuracy that helped.
Yeah.
And it does 1 damage. So where does he hit me? In the waist. Oh, I got my waist armor still, my loincloth. So, I'm good.
Okay.
So that worked out.
Yeah.
At the end of his turn, they get up.
Awesome.
Okay, so it's our turn.
Yep.
I'm going to get Longshot out from in front of him.
Good idea.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to get in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm blocking you to get to
I
the
can go
rear.
around you, can't I?
You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. No. But or you could always go to his side.
Yep.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
And then Longshot's going to attack. Oh, and we got to remember if we've done damage. So sometimes I just put a little tick next to the weapon if we've done damage with it.
Okay.
So I've done damage with the sword.
Okay.
And you've done damage with the axe, right?
Yes, I believe so. So you just put it beside where it says the name?
Just put a little tick next to the box so you know. Don't put it in the box, but put it so you know you've done damage with it.
Okay.
Have you done damage with a dagger yet?
I don't think so.
No. So I hit 2 dice plus 1 because of the speed token. That helped this match.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hitting on a 6. But now a 5 because I'm in the rear.
Yeah.
Everything.
Nice.
1. Beast neck. Beast heel. Beast tricep. So we know there's a little bit left here. The trap is probably going to come up soon. So that's something to think about with ramps. Maybe using your circlet to arrange it, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to do the straining neck first because I want to kill him. Maybe.
Okay.
So we'll do that one first. Strengths 2. Oh, I said it was a 9. No. 6 plus 2 strength is 8. It doesn't wound.
Okay.
So we didn't crit him and almost break his neck, but we're good.
Yeah.
Next, I'll do the heal because there's no bad reaction from that.
Yep.
I'll do the 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's good too.
That works.
So that doesn't wound. We have to reshuffle these again. So he has 5 wounds left.
Okay.
He has 4 AI and his basic attack.
Okay.
And we know that ground fighting's in there, so we gotta be careful.
Right.
Because it just got reshuffled back in there, right?
Yeah.
So now I'll do the beast tricep. 6 plus.
Yep.
8. Jeez, he wounded every single one.
Yeah.
Plus 2. That was a good turn for him.
Yep.
And another wound. Okay. Who's next? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Yasha can go behind him and try to attack.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Okay. And she gets 2 dice normally, right?
Yep.
And hits on a 6.
Yes.
So now she hits on a 5.
Yep.
She got a 6.
Nice.
Where did we hit? Beast brow. Okay, yeah, so we'll have to do the circlet soon.
Yeah.
Okay, so your strength is 3 plus 1 because of your permanent strength, so you need a 4 plus.
Yeah.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, you
Nice.
you wounded. So that's a wound. Oh, on a wound though, stalling the monster swats back at its attacker. Oh, you get hit when you actually wound it. Attacker suffers 1 brain damage and perform basic attack against the attacker. So you take 1 brain damage. So what's your...
So I check the box where the brain is, right?
No, because you have insanity, so insanity protects your brain, right? So
Yeah.
you're at...
6 insanity.
So now you're at 5, right?
Right. Okay. Change that to a 5. Okay.
And then basic attack against you now.
Yep.
So you actually got hit after you wounded him.
Yeah.
So basic attack is 2 speed, hitting on 3 because of the minus accuracy, right?
Yeah.
He hits you both times. Where does he hit you? The feet and the feet. So what's your feet at?
I have 1 check for feet.
So do you want to take 1 to the feet to get knocked down?
Yep.
Now, do you have any...
Wounded him.
So do you have any survival left?
She has 1.
Do you want... Instead of... You don't want to roll on the injury table maybe, right?
No.
So do you
No,
want to
so
use,
we're gonna...
You don't want to lose Yasha, right?
Yeah.
So you would lose your last survival to...
Yeah. Because she has armor in her head, body, and waist, but not keeps getting hit in her arms and her feet.
Today, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's done. And this is still our turn right now, right?
Yeah.
So, next, do you want to go with Ramza?
Yes.
Now, are you going to use the circlet?
Yes.
So what
I
does
have
the
to use
circlet
his
do?
action. It's action. Reveal the next 3 monster hit locations and put them back in any order.
And that costs you an action, right?
Yes.
Do you want to do that?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll look at the next 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's using the circlet. Yeah, see? That's why we're lucky we did it.
Yeah.
So we know the trap is coming up. So this is where the circlet is really strong. That would have been our next one coming. We can put it down to there.
Yeah.
And we can keep cycling at the bottom with the circlet, right?
Right.
So now we put these in order. Beast flank or the beast knee. I'm going to do the beast flank because we're going to do George next. And if he does wound it, he'll go after George.
Okay.
And then the beast knee.
Okay.
We just got to remember now, though, if we have a weapon that can hit a couple times, we got to be careful not to hit that. So
Right.
Ramza might not be the best to attack with, because if he hits all of them, he's going to trigger it, right?
Right. Yep.
Okay. So, but you can move now with Ramza. Is Ramza going to stay there or move anywhere?
No, he's gonna move.
Where does he want to move?
It's just a matter of if he should move that way to get behind him, so he's not a target.
1, 2, 3, 4, right there.
Yeah.
Because George is just going to throw with bone darts at him.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where he wants to go?
Yeah, because I want him out of the way so he's not an immediate target.
Okay.
If something happens.
So, now it's George's turn?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have to move. I'm not on top of there, so it's not 8.
Okay.
So I'm just going to throw my bone dart at it.
Okay.
It hits on 7.
Okay.
Oh, 6. If I was on there, I would have hit. But nope.
Okay.
So I didn't move yet. So just to set up, don't know where he's going. I'm just going to go right there.
Okay.
So if I have to spend an action to go on there later, I will.
Okay.
So now it's the White Lion's turn.
Okay.
So the White Lion.
Yep.
Let's see what he does.
Okay.
Oh, ground fighting. This sucks. So it's a mood. The monster flops on its side, waiting for attackers to draw near. While ground fighting is in play, do not draw AI. When survivor spends actions in the zone of death, which is every square around them.
Okay.
So this is also good if you have a spear. You can get spears later on, right?
Right.
That are 2 away attacking, so you can poke them.
Yeah.
Perform basic action with +2 speed, +1 damage. So now we got to rely on our ranged attacks, so we can trigger it.
Okay.
So that's in play, and he doesn't draw another AI, so that works.
Awesome.
So then it would be our turn next.
Yep.
Okay. And then the monster controller would go to...
Yeah. Rams or Yesha? Yesha. Okay.
And then it would be our turn.
Yeah.
So it's our turn now, so the monster controller will go down to...
2 Ramza.
Yeah. And you want to go first?
Yes, I'm going to go
Okay.
first with Yesha, actually.
Okay.
And because of the ground fighting,
Yeah.
and she doesn't have a ranged weapon, I think I'm just going to move her.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And that's all she's going to do.
And then you don't want to attack because you don't want to trigger ground fighting, right?
No,
Okay.
because he would run over.
And he would swipe back and attack you before you get to attack.
Yeah. So no, we're not going to do that.
Okay.
With Ramza, he's going to back out of the ground fighting zone of death, which is the box around him.
Yeah.
And then he's going to activate the cat eye circlet.
Yeah. And you have to spend an action to that, because if you would have done that in the zone, he would have swiped back at you, right?
Yeah, that's why we moved out of the zone of death.
Okay.
As I call it.
So you look at the top 3 AI cards. These what's it say on the card? Does it say?
Okay. Reveal the next 3 monster hit locations.
Oh,
Put
it's hit
them back in
locations.
any
Okay.
order.
Yeah, there's another one that's actually the AI cards. Okay, so
Okay.
hit locations you want to pick.
It's
So we
these
want to
3,
make
right?
sure we don't hit the trap.
1, 2, 3. Oh.
So you want the trap at the bottom. So you have it right at the top now. So you would move it.
No, that would put it at the top. Down here, we put it at the bottom.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So we have. Do we want flank or knee first?
Knee doesn't look like it has a reaction.
No, it doesn't.
One has a wound reaction. So put the one that doesn't have a reaction first.
Okay, so
Okay.
knee, flank, and then.
Yeah, that way
The
we won't
trap.
hit the trap. So that circlet really helped out, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's good sometimes to just have the support character to come help out.
Yeah.
Even though he's strong with the dagger, we need him to support right now.
Yeah, and that could have been something, depending on how many survivors we had, that, remember, Lena, who didn't have any arms.
Well, she has arms, they're just broken.
Well, she had her
Because you can
broken
lose your arms in this.
Yeah, Lena and her broken arms could have come.
Last time I
with
played, I
that.
had like a one-armed drummer.
That's fine. She could have come out with that and just stayed off to the side and used that.
Yeah.
And it would have been helpful. So people can think about that if they have injured people, can sometimes be good support characters. So that's my
Team?
people.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to go with my team.
Okay.
So I want to get Longshot out of there because we know that this White Lion likes to go forward.
Yeah.
And we're doing pretty good here. I think we have 2 wounds left. We have his normal AI and then his basic.
Yeah.
So maybe next time we'll do the Screaming Antelope.
Yeah.
See how that goes. And then I think the Butcher is coming soon too. So our first
Yeah.
nemesis.
Okay.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, what am I doing? Nope. We don't want to trigger his Zone of Death. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. And I'm going to throw my bone darts at him.
Okay.
I also got to remember, I don't think he's targeted Longshot, because I don't think I've been hit. I think he hit my waist before, but I forgot. I do have +1 evasion because of my connection with my rawhide armor.
Right.
So I would have been -1 to hit, but
Okay.
that's okay. Nothing bad happened. He just hit my waist, I think, before.
I think so.
Okay, so I'm going to throw my bone darts. It's 1 attack, but I do have +1 speed, so I get 2.
Awesome.
I do think it's funny that bone darts have the same strength as your axe.
Yeah.
But they don't hit. It hits on a 7, so I'm hitting on a 7.
Okay.
Come on. That is a 9.
Yep.
Okay, it is strength 3. So strength 3. Crit on a 9 because I have 1 luck.
Nice.
Oh, he's been crazy this game.
Yep.
He scored another crit.
Yep.
So, I would have done the hit location. That was my mistake. So the hit location we already knew was a beast knee because we did the circle, right?
Yep.
So you hit the line's knee, critically wound. The white line's knee twists unnaturally and shatters. The white line gains a -1 movement token.
Okay.
So we don't get anything, but he gets a -1 movement token.
Yep.
He took a wound, so now he's just at his basic attack.
Yeah.
And he took, we forgot, that goes back, the ground fighting will go back into his AI.
Okay.
So we have to do another wound to get rid of that stupid ground fighting, because he had an extra wound this game, and that's
Right.
what's up. So
Okay.
he's -1 movement,
Okay.
so we got his -1 movement token.
Yep.
So now he moves 6, I think. How does he normally? No, his movement is 6 now, so now it's 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's done. Now let's get George. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I do have to move him up because the bone darts are only 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that good? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, he's gonna stay there. He's staying close to this.
Okay.
And 1 dice hitting on a 7. Come on, George. 2. So nothing.
Okay.
So now it's the White Lion's turn.
Yep.
And again, we know is this ground fighting is going to be a pain in the butt dealing with.
Yep.
So, because we're going to have to do 2 wounds to get rid of it, or we're going to have to keep going back and forth, right?
Right. Okay.
That's why ground fighting could be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So, ground fighting gets drawn, and he doesn't do anything. Lucky there's no after effect, so he flipped on the side, and no AI are in play.
Okay.
Okay, so, rinse and repeat again. We got to do the same thing again.
Yeah.
So, I'll go this time because you guys don't have to go. Oh, no, Ramses will go first because he wants to see the first. We want to push down the trap, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Ramses will go first
Yep.
and spend his activation to pick the top 3 cards.
Yep.
And we're going to push the trap down. Soft belly, doesn't have reaction. Wound, I get the priority token.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll put trap at the bottom. Soft belly. Soft belly's on top, then beast flank, then trap.
Okay.
And does Ramses still want to stay right there?
Yep. I'm out of his zone of death, so I'm good.
Okay. And then I'll go with, again, Longshot.
Okay.
So, Longshot. Bone darts again.
Yep.
Hits on a 7. Come on, Longshot. That's another 9. We know it's the soft belly.
Yep.
Strengths 3. 9's the crit. 6, 7, 8, 9. So, that does do a wound.
Yep.
Oh. So that will come into play because there's no AI.
Yeah.
There's only a mood in play. So the next wound would have done his basic wound. So he's dead.
Oh, cool.
When the white lion is wounded, discard ground fighting. But he has no AI to discard because when you do a wound, you have to discard AI.
Right.
If there's no AI and it's the last wound, it's the basic one, and that's his last wound, and he dies.
Okay.
So I think we would have killed him.
Yeah.
Or if we played out the other way, it would have been discarded, but he would have had anyway. So
Right.
I think we killed him.
I think so too.
Because then if George would have, let's just see if this George would have rolled 7, he hit. Where did he hit? He's already dead. Wound. Oh, that was a crit for a second. George would have killed him anyway.
Yeah.
Even if that got discarded, we would have got that.
Right.
So he's dead.
Okay.
We're in pretty good shape. So we actually killed the white lion.
Yay.
So
Nobody
Longshot
died
did a
this
lot of wounds
time.
that Max. He was
Oh,
pretty.
you did.
That ground fighting was a pain too.
Yep. Nobody died this time.
Nobody died. We got hurt our hands a little bit, but no one got severely wounded. Oh, George got rageaholic though. He's the first survivor to get a disorder, and then he's gonna have some white hair, so we'll have to model him or repaint his hair white.
Yep.
But we're gonna move into the settlement phase right after we get our rewards first.
Okay.
So we get the look out. So our rewards, aftermath, 1 hunt XP. So everybody gets 1 hunt XP.
Okay.
Oh, and we got aged up. So Longshot aged up, so we'll see the book after that.
Okay.
George didn't. And then...
Yeah, she gets 1. So she's in a black box this
she's
time.
in age 2.
Yep. And then...
So should Ramza, because this is his...
Ramza only has a 1
Oh, no,
hunt
because
XP.
the tutorial one doesn't count as one.
Right.
Okay, so Longshot and...
Yeisha.
Okay, we got that. Weapon proficiency. So, this is what the tick was for. I did a damage with the sword, so I get a box there. George hasn't had to pick the specialty yet because he didn't have a weapon.
Yeah.
Well, we had darts, but he didn't have a special weapon.
Yeisha did damage, so she gets 1 too.
So she's 1 away from getting her first specialist one, right?
Yeah.
And did you do damage with the dagger?
I don't think so, no.
No.
I don't think you really used it at all,
Okay,
actually.
our rewards. So our rewards for level 1 is 4 basic resources.
Okay.
And 4 white lion resources. So let's take Angry Kitty here.
Grumpy cat.
We already got the sinew we wanted. I like that. We need a bone. Because I want to get a bow for one of the twins.
Yeah.
So, we got lion testes. I think that makes... We actually have a character that has... You make a potion out of them, I think.
Oh, neat.
I think you make a love potion or something.
Cool.
White fur. Lion claw. I think that makes a spear. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And, another lion claw.
Cool.
And they can be used for bone.
Nice.
We might keep those for...
Spears.
Spears or the punch daggers, the katars or something.
Yep.
Cool.
Sounds good.
So that's our gear so far. Oh, we get that. And then our basic resources. And we get 4 of these. So we did pretty good that match. I don't know if we're ready for the level 2. Because he would have had... He has 15 life instead of 10.
Okay.
And he would have been 10 toughness. I don't think it might
Yeah,
be a
maybe
tough
not yet.
match.
Yeah.
But we are... I'm pretty sure we're going to go after the antelope next. Try
We
him
should
out.
see if we have... maybe when we have more ranged stuff. Try
Yeah.
again.
So our basic ones, we got a hide, we got an organ, we got a broken lantern again, and love use. Could be used for organ. So
Nice.
we didn't get a bow. We might have to use one of those for a bone or something, and we haven't innovated yet. We should get it's like research, right? We haven't done that yet.
Yeah. Right.
So those are all our rewards. And we did get defeated. Yeah. Also, I think the Skillian Antelope gives us more resources.
Ah, okay.
Because that was a white lion. I think what's the next one? Yeah, if you beat him, you get 4 basic and 4 screaming. Yeah, it's same.
Okay.
So, we have to do the age up first because it happened right now before we go back to the settlement. It happened at the end of the showdown.
Okay.
So we'll move these guys down, and we got the age part in the book. Verse of the Savior. Age. Okay. So this is for Longshot first. Gain the benefits for Hunt XP milestone when you reach. The survivor may only gain each milestone benefit each a lifetime.
Okay.
So we aged up Longshot,
Yeah.
and you may now select a weapon type for weapon proficiency. If you wound the monster with the selected weapon type, you are now eligible to gain proficiency level during the aftermath. Roll on the table below. So I thought you got it at the start, but I guess you have to be on your second Hunt XP before you start getting weapon proficiency. I don't know if that changed to 1.6 or
Okay.
not did. So I'm going to pick sword for Longshot because he's been using it. He aged up at the end of the fight because it was after you got the Hunt XP after you beat him.
Right.
So we got it after we beat him. So he would have got 1 tick in sword.
Okay, and the same thing would go for Aisha then with the
Yes.
axe.
So her axe would be only at 1 proficiency.
Okay.
Because
So we'll
she
take.
would have picked axe, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll take that
And
one
then
out.
for Ramza, he can't get dagger yet because he hasn't got to age 2 yet. So
Okay.
we would just
Erase that.
yeah. So we have to get to age 2 before we can pick a weapon proficiency.
Okay.
Now we roll on the table below. You roll 2d10. Ooh, I can get another luck. This would be awesome if I can crit on an 8.
Yeah.
So for the first, this is 10s. 2. And then 1s. 29. Roll 2d10. Oh, it's not d100s. Okay, so it's 2d10. So I was going to say, oh crap, I got 29. I got 1 luck. But no, it's 2 plus 9 is 11. So I get one random fighting art.
Oh, cool.
So the fighting arts are they here? No. I'll have to get those. These are our fighting art cards. There's a bunch of them that you get. You get so much expansions too.
Yep.
So another way to customize your character a bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
So for that, I'm going to cut and pick my random fighting art. There's secret fighting arts and then there's standard fighting arts. Secret fighting arts are special superpowers, basically.
Okay.
So my random one is Faded Blow. And I forget which expansion. This might be from the dragon one. Once per showdown, you may give your next wound attempt +2 strengths and devastating 1.
Oh.
Yep, we'll keep that. So, and you can have up to 3 fighting arts.
Okay.
And then if you get another one, I think you discard the other one.
Okay, and that's long shots?
Yeah, long shots.
Okay.
So, fighting art, I'll put Faded Blow. So once they're done, they're supposed to be archived and put back in. You record and archive it, so if someone else gets it.
Okay.
So when I go on the hunt, though, when we play next time, I just put the card next to him so I know what it does.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll put those in right now.
And then we got to roll for the same for Yesha.
Yesha leveled up, right?
Yes.
So she picked Axe for her proficiency.
Yes.
Okay, and you want me to roll for her too?
Yes.
It's just 2d10.
Yes.
It's not 100, so we'll roll this. Yeah, so if you roll 2 crits, you get permanent luck. So that's
Nice.
good. So 6, 2, you got 8.
Okay.
So 8 on it is 7 to 15. So yeah, 1 for random fighting art.
Nice.
So we already set it up. Do you want to cut it and pick which one you get?
Sure.
This one?
Yep.
You get Unconscious Fighter. Oh, that's cool. It takes 7 bleeding tokens to kill you. So
Ah.
instead of 5, you can get 7.
So you're extra tough.
Yeah, so we're
Cool.
doing the Nemesis fights in 2 more years, I think. When we fight the Butcher, that's going to come in handy.
Cool. So I got to write this down under fighting arts?
Yeah. So Yesha has her.
Yep. Unconscious
So
fighter.
that's cool. And
Yep.
we've done that age up stuff. So now we've got all our awards. So now we're going to go to the settlement phase.
Yep.
So we're going to clean some of this stuff up and get ready for the settlement phase. So we're at the settlement phase. So we're back at our settlement board we have here.
Yep.
Built up so far. So our survivors are back at the settlement. We got your meat rack back there. Till we get it, we got the actual Yasha models over there by our organ grinder Skinnery, and the bonesmith is over there.
Yep.
And we got the twins, and that's the one with the broken arm so far.
Lena.
Yeah. And we just got Testes, I think, that makes potions, so that's a character that I said that has the actual potion in her hand.
Yep.
So we might actually have that to make. So we're going to do the settlement phase started right now. So we'll actually have we have the board down here that we can use. So there's a big long board, which is the flip side of the hunt board.
Yep.
Or there's this came out. I think that was in 1.4, if I forget, the tinier version.
Right.
Right?
I think we used that the last time.
Yeah. So survivors return. Heal returning survivors. Remove tokens. Do not remove gear.
Okay.
So because sometimes there's a instant fight where you have to go right back out, right?
Yeah.
So healing means you take all your ticks off on the boxes, right?
Yep.
And the armor you have would go back up to what it's supposed to be. If you took damage in your armor, you would put the armor back to where it's supposed to be at.
Okay.
You don't heal insanity. Insanity always stays. You can't heal that when you come back. You don't heal your survival either, so you keep the same survival. So my guys still have survival too.
Yep. Mine don't have any.
Okay, and then we'll go over to your characters.
Okay, so
just make sure you have the right armor in the right spots, and erase all your ticks.
I didn't get anything on any of the armor. It was just ticks today. Ooh.
Oh, no one hit. There's no hit locations with armor on you guys?
No, it hit only Geisha's arms and legs, which don't have any armor on them.
Oh, so maybe we'll have to make her some, because she has a whole lion outfit on, basically, right?
Yep.
It's her axe and her skull mask.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we might hopefully be able to make some more models that represent people. We know we have to make George some white hair.
Yep.
Okay, so we healed Survivor's Return. That's where we're here now. And then we gain Endeavors on the next one. So, I didn't get the Endeavors, but I'll just use the hit location dice for Endeavors.
Okay.
So 4 people came back. Nobody died.
Yep.
So we gained 4 Endeavors. I'll just put them here at the start of our settlement.
Nice.
Okay. We did that. Next is update timeline. Draw a settlement event card, resolve it, trigger any story settlement events on the timeline year. So we'll go forward. Look at our settlement thing here. Update our settlement timeline. So now we're in year 3. Next time we go out, I think we'll do the Screaming Antelope, and it'll be our year 3 fight.
Okay.
We got to draw the settlement event story.
Okay.
Which is over there. So I'm going to cut this. Come on. We talked about it with some of the other people about the murder event. Hopefully. Oh, heat wave.
Okay.
The murder event's kind of bad. It can kill people, and then you do trials, and they kill the other person.
Yikes.
Heat wave.
Oh, it's just hot like it is now.
Yeah. It's impossibly hot, yeah? Any returning survivors... Oh, crap. This is going to suck because we wear heavy armor because of our fur.
Yeah.
With heavy armor or fur gear, have heat stroke, and may not depart this lantern year. So, this lantern year meeting, we clicked it. It's year 3. When we go to fight the Screaming Antelope next time when we're fighting,
Yeah.
we can't bring the people that have heavy or fur. So, Longshot is just rawhide. He's good. George is good.
Okay. Yeisha has the white lion coat and the headdress.
And does it say fur right under the title? It said...
White lion coat says yes, there's fur.
So, you got to put in the box...
Same with Ramza. The white lion helm says fur.
Yeah, so yeah. It's anything heavier fur. So if you had... That's much later on. If you had lantern armor or something that's heavy.
Okay.
So you would click at the bottom, skip next hunt, under abilities and impairments. Okay. Ramza had that before when he was the speaker, right?
So, skip next hunt for both of them. So, skip next hunt.
That's okay. We were thinking about bringing maybe the twins next time anyway, right?
Yep.
So, they can't depart. Lingering effects. The heat wave prevents science and education endeavors.
Oh, boo. Okay.
So, we don't have any endeavors yet. Oh, this is our Protect the Young. That's a principle. Because we have Graves and Protect the Young as our principles, right? That's what we chose.
Yep.
But when we get to science or education innovations or endeavors, we can't do them.
Right.
If you depart with heavy gear in your grid, set your survival to 0 after applying all bonuses.
Okay.
So if we go out with our white lion armor, with people, our survival will go to 0, which is kind of bad.
Yes.
So we gotta think that too. So this is sometimes before you set your heart. We were thinking about going after the Screaming Antelope next fight.
Yeah.
But if we lose some people or things change, that might not happen now, right?
Yeah.
Because if we have to go after a new hunt with armor we can't take, that might be bad, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So with the heat wave, we can spend an endeavor to find fluid. We could spend an endeavor to breathe fumes, or if we have cooking, requires cooking, superheated beverage. We need fresh acanthus, 5 organs, 4 bones. That's a lot, or we gain 1 permanent strength. So it's a lot of. No, that's a lot of stuff, and we don't have cooking yet. We haven't innovated it.
Okay.
But if you did, that's a way to get strengths, which is kind of cool.
Right.
So, with find fluid, if we spend endeavor, we can find nothing. Oh, if you go 6 to 7, you may depart with heavy gear normally.
Okay.
That helps. And 8, your settlement finds enough fluid to deal with the heat. You may endeavor normally, so then we could do science and education.
Okay, so we should try to do the fine fluid, I think.
Eventually. And then breeze fumes, roll 1d10. 1 to 5. Scrape a boiled goo from the bottom of a pot and inhale. 1 understanding. Pass out, skip next hunt. So that could be someone that's not hunty, but if we want to build someone that's more knowledgeable.
Yep.
Gain 1 random disorder and then intimacy. So like you get high and make babies.
Yeah, sounds like it.
And you gain the random disorder too.
Yep.
The Rage of Hall guy can get another disorder.
Yep.
And 8+, Horizon expands, gain the extra sense fighting art.
Okay.
Okay, so those are things we can do.
Okay.
So, but that still plays until the end of the settlement phase.
Yep.
So we did that. Update death count. Nobody died so far.
Yep. We got lucky.
Check milestones. From this step on, trigger any milestone story events when their conditions are satisfied. So, I said that before. I think I remember. I don't know if it's the twins. I gotta check their cards here. But they have the strategic fighting art. That yes, the twins both have free understanding.
Okay.
So, and we have Eve. That's who that is. That's Eve with the potion.
Okay. Yeah, Eve.
Yeah, Eve has the potion.
Okay.
So the twins, you have their card there. That's Ramsey and Lena's kids, right?
Yes.
And they have the strategic fighting art. They got free understanding, and it was a settlement phase where they got it.
Yeah.
So we have to check the book to see what this happens to them.
Okay.
Because we didn't do that last settlement phase.
Okay.
So, Rax and Rex, the twins.
Yep.
Sorry. These two. So which one? Rax is a guy and Rex is a girl?
Yep.
Okay. So they got free understanding in the settlement phase last time.
Yep.
Which we should have done last time, but we'll do it now.
Okay.
So we pick which one we get.
Okay.
And it was in the settlement phase. So the hunt once filled you with inexhaustible dread takes on a new dimension. Your expectations outside the settlement inspire you with curiosity and wonder. Gain the following ability and roll on the table below. So we get Tinker with both of the twins.
Okay.
When you are a returning survivor, gain +1 endeavor to use the settlement phase.
Nice.
So when we go out with the twins and they come back, we get an extra endeavor.
Cool. For each of them?
For each of them, because they both got it. So I'll
Nice.
put it on here.
Okay.
So I would check off Tinkerer here. So they get +1 endeavor. And we're thinking that they might come out next time, right?
Yeah.
So if we got to bring out new people, maybe we will fight the White Lion again instead of the Screaming Antelope and try out some new survivors to try against it.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be a level 2, but
No.
maybe a level 1, or we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, we play off. Because, yeah, our 2 other ones, Ramsey and Yesa, are stronger ones too, can't come out with us.
Yeah.
Longshot's pretty good, but I don't know if you can one-man.
I don't think so.
So, we would roll off for the twins now. Seeing what happens. So let's draw for Rax first.
Okay.
What's he get? A 9. Ooh, gain +1 permanent accuracy.
Nice.
That's nice. So we'll put that in accuracy. So he hits better. So these twins, we're building them to be pretty strong too.
Yep.
And then we'll roll for
Rex.
Rex. Oh, she rolled a 1.
Ah, boo.
If you innovate this phase, plus draw 1 card. So she doesn't get any bonuses, but if we innovate this phase, we would draw another one so we have more selection when we innovate.
Cool.
So if we innovate this round, we would draw an extra card.
Yeah.
To have choice. Because when you innovate, you pick 2 cards, and you would pick one of them for your innovation. Now we pick 3 cards and pick one of them.
Cool.
Okay. Develop phase now. We've done the milestones. Don't think anyone else had any.
No. No, I don't think so.
So we'll go to the development phase. So this is where we build stuff.
Yep.
So, first off, we still haven't found the Lantern Horde. I can't find one that has the lion statue has a bunch of lions around it as a base.
Yeah.
Which would be cool for Lantern Horde. But the actual Lantern Horde, we can't find one.
Yeah. So
if anyone knows.
Yeah, if anyone has any recommendations of even STLs they've seen or anything,
I've seen
please
some
let
good
us know.
STLs for the terrain, but for an actual Lantern Horde, I'm surprised there's nothing.
Yeah.
Same with the Catatorium. We have some kitties we might make a Catatorium for.
Yeah.
So we have all our stores out. So
we were talking about spears and bows.
So let's go to the Catatorium first.
Right.
Yes. I know we wanted... so what can we know we have some White Lion claws.
Yes.
So we'll go to the catatorium first.
Okay.
And a lion claw and one hide makes beast Qatar. So those
Okay.
are the punch dagger things.
Yep.
A lion claw and a great cat bone. Did we get a great cat bone this match?
Not this time.
No. Do we have anything in our inventory? No, just a broken lantern.
Okay.
So I'm going to actually take the broken lantern out because I know we don't have anything to make in the metal yet.
Okay.
So I'll put ×2 and then I'll put that in our archive
Okay.
and stuff. So we don't use that anyway. A sinew and a bone. I kind of want to make a bow. So we need a sinew,
Yeah.
which I know we picked up. And do we have a bone anywhere? We can use one of the lion claws as a bone. And that cloud spider is either hide, vermin consumable. Do you want to use one of the lion claws and we can make a bow?
Okay.
So that will make a bow. So a cat got bow. We used a sinew and a bone,
Yep.
and now we got a bow. So
Nice.
it hits twice, hits on a 7, does 3 damage. 3 damage.
Cool.
Cumbersome, which means you can't move and shoot, I believe.
Okay.
Range is 6. And when you attack before rolling to hit, you may reduce the speed by 1 to gain +2 accuracy.
Ooh.
So you can shoot once and have a better shot.
Nice.
So we made a bow.
Cool.
Maybe one of the twins will take that one.
Yep.
Okay. So we do have another lion claw. If we save one, we can make a spear later, or we can make a lion claw and hide and have a lion beast Qatar. You want to see what that does?
Yes. Because I'm mulling over about the speed thing, so we have some range stuff.
So this is 2 speed, and it hits on a 7, 3 damage though,
That's good.
and deadly, +1 luck with this weapon. Oh, that'd be really dangerous with Longshot,
Yeah.
but he's already, if you switch the Proficiency, you lose it, and then you'd have to start again, so he could always switch to be the claws, and then someone else could be the bone weapon.
Right.
You
Yep.
would just lose all that you've built up so far.
Okay. Well, when you're starting at 1, that's not so bad, right?
Yeah, as
Yeah.
you realize it doesn't happen until you age up, then you get it, right?
Right.
So that would be really good on long shots, because then he would be critting on an 8.
Yeah.
And then if you combo it, you can be critting on a 7 with the Lucky Charm and stuff, right?
Right.
When you attack, when you pair them, when you attack, add the speed of a second Lion Beast Qatar in your grid. That's why when you have 2 of them in each hand, you can have 4 attacks instead of 2.
Okay.
And yes, we forgot about that when we were doing the showdown. I don't think we had to do it. When you pounce, you could have pounced and did your
Oh, we were
axe.
never lined up in
Yeah.
the right spot for it, I don't think.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We messed
Yeah.
them up, but
Yeah.
pouncing with the Qatars is also dangerous too, right?
Okay.
Certain weapons fit better with certain armor and ones,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. You think we should do the Qatar?
I think so. I kind of want to have the punch dagger guy with
Yeah.
Longshot, maybe.
Okay. Let's do that.
Maybe
then.
one of the twins will be the sword fighter, maybe.
Yeah.
So we'll make that. So we did the lion claw, and we need a hide. I think I'm going to use the crab spider because we don't have cooking yet, and we don't need to make it yet.
Right. Okay.
Anything. So do you want to use that?
Yep.
Okay. So we'll use those.
Now,
The Qatar. So
what can we do out of the tail?
what's the tail?
Because we have a tail that we didn't. I don't think we had the tail last time.
No. Eye of cat, cinnamon. Testes makes a frenzy drink. We
That's
have the
funny.
testes there, right?
Yep.
Item consumable. Consume. Suffer frenzy brain trauma. Can be used once per showdown. So that frenzy trauma has come up a couple times.
Yep.
So yeah, we can make a drink that makes us more crazy. So it gives us insanity and strength and speed, but we can't use survival.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll save it. Maybe.
Yeah.
for now?
I think maybe we'll save it. It's not a bad idea with frenzy. I think that would depend on who we were going to fight next.
Yeah. So I'm looking for the tail. It doesn't look like I can see anything funny enough on the tail that makes anything on the catatorium. Maybe it makes
Weird.
something in a different
Maybe.
one. But no, right now.
I figured it would make a whip or something.
Ah, you're right. Let's see. The skinnery, raw type, 1 bold, 1 hide. Nope. Maybe in the weaponsmiths you can use it later. When you unlock
Okay.
that.
Okay. So we should save it.
Yeah, because for the weaponsmiths we need weapon crafter. we need 3 bone and 1 hide. We don't have enough bone.
Right.
For the stone circle, we need 3 organs and 1 hide. Huh. We can make that. Leather worker, we need 3 hide, 1 organ.
Right.
And that's right there. So, is there anything else you want to make with stuff?
So
we keep something maybe for next time aside so we can innovate. Maybe we'll keep a hide and an organ maybe.
Yeah, because
So
I was
let's
going to
keep-
say we were talking about making other things.
Yeah.
Should we wait to do that until we can innovate?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
So maybe we'll take the monster hide and the monster organ and we'll put those in our gear. So in the next year, if we get a bone, we can innovate then.
Okay.
'Cause we need a bone to innovate.
Okay.
Now we can actually do shared experience because Longshot has 2 more hunt experience and someone that doesn't hunt yet.
Right.
So he can give someone hunt experience by talking to them.
Oh, okay.
It's one of the endeavors we can do.
Okay.
Because they have to have 2 more hunt experience than the person they're telling the story to.
Okay.
So people like Eve that hasn't come out yet, he could tell her a story and she'll get a hunt experience.
Okay. Cool.
Good?
Yeah.
So, we don't have a full set of rawhide armor yet.
Okay.
I could make some rawhide armor, or we can use some of our stuff. Now, what's we have left? We have 1 hide, 2 hide, 2 organs, and 2 hides.
Okay.
We can build a leather worker if we use one of the hides that we put in our gear storage.
Yeah.
We don't have 3 organs, I don't think. Do we yet? 1, 2. Oh, we do have an organ. Or we can make a stone circle with the 3 organs and 1 hide we got too.
What does the stone circle? What's it?
Let me get the settlement locations. So we're deciding, because we need to make leather and we need ammonia to make leather for the leather worker, we might not do the leather worker yet.
Yep.
So we're gonna do the stone circle. I know it's different in 1.6, that some of the stuff is different and doing that, but because we're doing 1.5, we'll do it this way.
Right.
So this makes stuff from the screening envelope and jewelry.
Yeah.
I think in 1.6 that part's separate or something.
Okay.
So we need to use Endeavor to do it. And we need 3 organs and 1 hide. So we have a hide in our gear storage that I'll use, and the other organ in our gear storage.
Okay.
So we need 2 more organs. So we're not going to make the frenzy poison yet, maybe?
Nope.
So we'll use that organ.
Yeah.
And we won't use the intimacy love juice this time.
Right.
So we'll use those.
Okay.
So now we innovated. Now we have a stone circle.
Cool.
So now we have another settlement location to make for the stone circle. Maybe next time we'll find something. We have the little Egyptian thing over there. Maybe that will be the stone circle.
Just do a little zoom on it back there.
Maybe that will be it for now until we find one to use.
Yep.
Okay, so we can't make anything from the stone circle yet because we can make stuff from organs from here or some stuff from the Screaming Antelope.
Yep.
But we'll save that for next time.
Yep.
If we fight the Screaming Antelope. Leather worker we don't have yet. Okay, so now we have 2 hides left. So I know Rams is wearing some rawhide armor.
Yep.
If you have a whole set, you get bonuses too. So maybe we'll try to make a set of rawhide armor.
Yep. Sounds good.
So we do have the headband. We don't have gloves. We keep getting hit with our hands,
Yeah.
right? So maybe it costs 1 hide. So that's the bonesmith. We didn't have any bones left, so we won't make anything from the bones.
Nope.
Skinnery. There we go. And we're not making anything from the catatorium anymore.
Right.
Skinnery now. So we need. What does bandage? Remove up to 2 bleeding. Oh, if you make bandages, you can remove bleeding tokens.
Cool.
So the gloves I'll make, and when you depart, gain 1 survival. So
Nice.
that's when you leave, not when you get there.
Rice. Right.
Did you say rice?
Yeah.
And I'll
to say
use
right.
the white fur.
Yep.
Okay. Now we have gloves. What do we have? So we have the gloves, we have the vest, we have the boots. We just don't have pants. Then you'll have a whole set.
Cool.
So, and that costs 1 hide too.
We
So
got
we'll
one
make
hide
pants
left.
out of the tail.
Perfect.
Do we have to put a little tail on his pants, maybe?
Yeah, that'd be funny.
So what does the pants do? Nothing. It's just puts one protection at the waist. It's the same as the cloths, but now I have a full set.
But you're not wrapped in a loincloth.
No, but we still keep the loincloths. And
Yeah.
I'm just going to put that on George's one, so now he has protection.
Awesome.
So he's up there naked, really, I guess?
I guess so.
Okay. So what I'm going to get, so we'll show before we get to, we have a full set of rawhide armor now.
Yeah.
So when you have a full set, you get bonuses.
Yeah.
So now that we have a full set of rawhide armor, whoever wears it,
Yep.
because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we would add +1 to all hit locations. So instead of 1, now they would give 2 armor.
Awesome.
And then when you perform a survival action roll, 1d10, on a 6+, you gain it back. Basically, you gain 1 survival.
Cool.
So it's really good on a support character because then you can use your survival and then hopefully get that back and keep helping support.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So that's cool. We got that. That will probably be on Longshot in armor.
Yep.
And we're thinking Longshot might be in Katars. I don't think I have a leather armor guy with Katars. I have cat armor people with Katars, but I don't have a leather armor kit with Katars.
Okay. We'll have to go through what.
It's hard to. They don't have any armor. They don't have the armor kits up in the store again anymore.
Oh,
so
okay. I didn't know what
we'll
you
see.
had. What you had left from the game too.
And I think that's everything we've developed, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So after development, we'll get these out of the way. And a nice stone circle now too.
Nice.
We'll update the settlement after. Those. We do have free endeavors left though. Actually, I should leave those out because we can still do endeavors.
Okay.
So, the catatorium, we can't do anything with endeavors, so I'll put that beyond that.
Right.
Stone circle. Oh, we can do something there. So let's see. Bonesmiths, we can't make a weapon crafter, so we'll put that away.
Okay.
We've already built. Oh, augury we can do. Skinnery, there's nothing there we can do. Okay. We don't have the love juice anymore, so we can't do the intimacy endeavor.
Right.
The lantern horde, we can do shared experience, so some of our survivors could talk to our other survivors and give them HUD experience,
Okay.
which would be good for the twins because they haven't gone out yet.
Right. So we could do that. Let's
Okay,
do
so
that.
I'm going to use Longshot is going to do shared experience and give it to Rax has +1 accuracy. I think that would be the person with the bow.
Yeah.
So, and for shared experience, nominate survivor that has 2 or more HUD experience than yourself. So, Rax is going to pick Longshot because he has 2 XP,
Right.
Hunt XP. They describe illuminating details of the desired death. If you're not deaf, gain 1 Hunt XP from their story. If the nominated survivor has shattered jaw, gain 1 insanity. So you can tell stories with a shattered jaw.
That's funny.
So, Rax gains 1 Hunt XP.
Okay.
So,
Do we want to do the same thing for Rex with Yesha? Because Yesha has 2 Hunt XP, she can do that?
yeah, we'll see what else. Augury, what's that do? 1 resource from the settlement. If you do, gain 1 understanding. Gain 1 survival. We can do the augury. If you roll a d10, the survivor endeavors to glean the meaning of existence. Roll on the table. Add +1 to your roll result if your understanding is 3 or higher. We do have the twins that have free understanding, right?
Yeah.
So you can pick anyone in the settlement to do this. It doesn't have to be the returning survivors. It can be anyone in your settlement.
Okay.
So if we do that, we can lose 1 resource from the settlement, which could be our broken lanterns.
Yeah.
And if you do, gain 1 understanding.
Okay.
Or if we get 4 to 7, we gain +1 survival. If we roll 8+, we interact the intimacy one and we can get more survivors.
Okay, so let's do that.
So we'll use endeavor for that. And let's do it for Rax, because we know Rax is coming up with the bow, right?
Right.
So let's roll and see what he does. Is Rax the boy or the girl? Rax is a
Rex is the boy.
boy? Okay. So Rax rolled 4, and his +1 to the result if your understanding is 3 or higher. So yeah, so we rolled a 5 because the understanding for them is 3.
Right.
So gain +1 survival. So Rax has 2 survival now.
Nice.
Okay. And Harvest Ritual. Spend any number of monster resources to draw an equal number of basic resources. Oh, okay. So that's a Harvest Ritual at the Stone Circle. So
Okay.
if we don't like our animal resources, we can gain basic resources instead.
Okay, basic resources?
Basic, yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think we're going to do that.
Okay.
So we have 1 endeavor left. We can't innovate right now because now we don't have enough again.
Right.
So we got gear, but we're not very tech advanced yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot here too. We could find fluid or breeze and fumes. Remember that? Too,
I think we should do the fine fluid, if I remember what it means correctly.
Find fluid. 1 to 5, find nothing. 6 to 7, you may depart with heavy gear. 8, your settlement finds enough fluid to deal with the heat. You may endeavor normally. We have language. We can do that. I was just making sure we have other stuff. Or the breezing one is when you can gain understanding, gain a random disorder and intimacy, or extra sense fighting art. Getting that extra sense fighting art might be cool.
Okay, so let's do that one.
You want to do the breeze and the fumes?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll use that.
Look in the bottom of the pots and breathe
So
in.
it doesn't say to pick, nominate a survivor, but who do you think's going to do that anyway? It doesn't affect them. Who's going to breeze in the fumes, you say?
She can't go next hunt anyway. Yeah, she can do it.
Yesa's going to breeze in the fumes?
Yeah.
Okay, so what does Yesa do? Ha! Yesa, 10. So, Horizon Expanded, gain the extra sense fighting art.
Nice.
So we got the extra sense fighting art for Yesa.
Yep.
So now she can dodge twice in the turn with her survival instead of once.
Yep. Very cool.
So that would go with hers. And she has the
Unconscious fighter.
So she has 2 fighting arts so far.
Yep. There's her card.
Okay. And that's all our endeavors.
Yep.
We've done our developing. We can't innovate anymore. Hopefully we can do that maybe next time. We
Yep.
haven't got any. Because eventually we'll catch up to you. If you don't innovate, you're going to be behind and you won't have benefits from having it, right?
Right.
So.
Okay.
But that's everything in the settlement, because now we're done that. We would prepare the departing survivors.
Yeah.
And we'll figure it out when we do our next game, which ones are going to set up. And then special showdown. After showdown, heal the survivors, remove their tokens, and return the update discount step. Okay. There's no special showdown coming,
Okay.
because we move down here. We prepare them, but we'll figure out who's going now. We didn't have any new survivors. There's some that aren't going to be able to fight, but we think that Longshot might be coming,
Yeah.
and the twins, maybe George will come back out.
Yeah.
And we can move. We don't have to keep the same gear. All the gear is going to get back, and someone else, like now George can use Yace's gear if he wants to.
Right.
If he damages it, you're going to lose it, but
Yeah.
other people can wear their gear.
Right.
And we got to remember that heat wave is coming out, so if we depart with heavy gear in their grid, they'll have 0 survivors. When you depart with heavy gear in your grid, set your survival to 0.
Yeah.
Something to think about is when you depart, it goes to 0, but when you arrive, there's ways you can get some too anyway.
Yeah, that's what the stone noses,
Yeah.
right?
And rawhide boots, when you depart, you gain a survival.
Okay.
So we'll figure that out, and when we do our next hunt, we'll have everyone departed and ready to do the next one. And
Yeah.
we still don't know. Well, we'll think about it. We'll see. It'll be a surprise if we're going to do the white lion or the green antelope.
Yeah, it'll be a surprise, so make sure you come check it out. We haven't decided which one we're going to do yet. So that was fun.
No
As
new
always.
survivors, but we were able to beat the white lion and get some more gear.
Yeah, we didn't lose anybody this time, which was good. Last time we lost people pretty quick.
Yeah. We got the gravestones over there that we made. Really turned into flowers, so she has a flower gravestone, and Ricky's over there.
Yep.
And our
then
first one's that
Peter and I forget what the other Peter and
Kiana.
Kiana. Right.
So
thanks for coming out. Thanks for checking this video out. We're happy you came and watched. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
see ya.